3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. It's on. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Okay? All right. Good evening, and welcome to our regular meeting tonight, October 8th, 2024. And so we'll start with a call to order and roll call. But before that, we'll ask if there's anyone that needs Spanish translation, a headset at this time.
Si alguien requiere de audífonos para traducción, por favor avísenos.
Okay. So with that, if you need headsets, then you will see Miss Monica right there. Thank you. So we will call to order our meeting, please.
Board Member Irvin.
Here.
Board Member Girardi.
Here.
Board Member Espericueta.
Here.
Board Clerk Cornett.
Here.
Board President Jarrell.
Here.
And tonight we have Student Board Member Gonzalez.
Here.
Student Board Member Silvernail.
Here.
And Student Board Member Henry.
Here.
Thank you. Next, our student board member, Philip Gonzalez, will lead us in the pledge. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Philip. Our PSUSD mission statement will now be read by Soraya Silvernail.
All members of Palm Springs Unified School District are united in our commitment to equity. We create deep, meaningful learning opportunities, build professionalism, and engage parents and community to ensure success for all students. All students graduate with the skills, capacities, and confidence needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world.
Thank you. Next, we'll have Dr. Signoret read the mission statement in Spanish.
Todos los miembros del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Palm Springs están unidos en nuestro compromiso con la equidad. Creamos oportunidades de aprendizaje profundas y significativas. Creamos profesionalismo e involucramos a los padres y a la comunidad para garantizar el éxito de todos los estudiantes. Todos los estudiantes se gradúan con las habilidades, capacidades y confianza necesaria para tener un éxito en un mundo de cambio rápido.
Thank you. Student board member Micah Henry will read the land acknowledgement.
The Palm Springs Unified District acknowledges the Cahuilla as the original stewards of the land on which the Palm Springs Unified School District facilities now sit. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work with the indigenous people in this place. We pay our respect to the Cahuilla people, past, present, and emerging, who have been here since time immemorial.
Thank you so much. Before we proceed with the remainder of our agenda tonight, I just want to give you a little advance notice about our superintendent, Signoret. He will be exiting and attending a very important family event tonight. So Dr. Kovacs will fill in and help us with superintendent notes. Okay? Thank you. Next, we will look at number 6, the report of closed session actions. Clerk Cornett, are there any closed session actions to report?
There are no closed session items to report.
Thank you. We'll then, on item 7, approve the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Move for approval.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Next, we have public comments. And first we start with email comments. And we'll ask Clerk Cornett, have we received any email comments?
Yes, we have received one electronic comment, which has been distributed to the Board of Education.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Next, we have speaker cards, and we have people in the audience that would like to come and address the board. All comments are to be directed to the board, and be under 3 minutes. And Clerk Cornett has the responsibility of timing those 3 minutes. These comments shall be devoid of any personal attacks, and members of the public are expected to maintain a professional, courteous decorum. And the board members, we do not respond to comments, to public comments, okay? So first, we will have Ms. Lisa Tabarez come up.
Good evening, Superintendent Sinore, Board of Trustees and Cabinet members. My name is Lisa Tabarez, and I'm the General Manager for Think Together in the Coachella Valley region. I'm pleased to introduce tonight our Family and Community Engagement Coordinator, Melanie Barraza, who's here. And we are here to extend an invitation to our Lights On event that's happening this month. And Melanie has more information for you regarding that event. Again, we are very grateful for your partnership and honored to serve the students of Palm Springs Unified School District.
Thank you. Next, could Melanie Barraza please come to the stand?
Good afternoon. My name is Melanie Barraza. I am the Family and Community Engagement Coordinator for Think Together, nonprofit representing Palm Springs today. I am here just to extend a welcome invitation to our Lights On After School event occurring October 24th from 3:45 to 4:45 at Bubbling Wells Elementary in Desert Hot Springs. A little bit of Lights On After School. This is a time for after schools to showcase the powerful impact we have in our communities, and it would be an honor to have you all there that day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Barraza. Next, could Erica and Sandra?
They're going to go individually.
Okay.
One will be English, one will be Spanish.
Okay. Erica, would you like to go first? Oh, you would like to go first? Are you Sandra? Okay.
Hello, good
Sandra.
afternoon.
Thank you.
I'm here, I'm a parent from Coachella Valley District. I'm just here to invite you guys. We'll be having an event on November the 9th from 9 to 12. This is for all public, all parents, everybody is invited. Just to talk to you guys about restorative justice, what does it mean? For the whole community, everybody's welcome to come.
Thank you.
And
Would you like then Sandra to come next?
Buenas tardes, superintendente y miembros de la mesa directiva. Mi nombre es Sandra Ramírez. Yo vengo de la ciudad de Coachella.
Good afternoon, Superintendent and members of the board. My name is Sandra Ramirez and I come from the city of Coachella.
Gracias por atenderme. Nosotros estamos aquí como grupo de padres para hacerles una invitación a un evento que estamos organizando para noviembre 9.
Thank you for hearing us. I am here as part of a parent group and we are here to extend an invitation to an event that we are organizing on November 9th.
Este evento se llevará a cabo en el Parque Baristo, donde nosotros estamos organizando cómo podemos demostrarle a los papás que se pueden involucrar para luchar por la equidad de la educación de nuestros estudiantes en las escuelas.
This event will take place at the Baristo Park and we are organizing it in order to show the parents how they can become involved in the fight for equity in education and in our schools.
Me siento muy honrada y orgullosa de saber que el distrito de Palm Springs ya tiene como parte de su educación o de su currículum la justicia restaurativa.
I feel very honored and I feel very proud to know that at the Palm Springs Unified School District, you already have that as part of your education, which is restorative justice.
Y nosotros como grupo de padres somos madres de familia que tenemos hijos en las escuelas y hemos estado tratando de implementar la justicia restaurativa en el distrito de Coachella. Ya llevamos mucha ganancia porque ya hay un lenguaje restaurativo, se está apartando dinero para implementar la justicia restaurativa.
And we are a parent group, a group of mothers that we have children in the schools in the district of Coachella, and we have been trying to implement restorative justice in the district of Coachella. We have already worked towards setting language. We have made some progress towards establishing language that includes restorative justice, and we have fundraised money towards efforts for restorative justice.
Entonces queremos expandir nuestro trabajo a esta área. Ustedes ya tienen la justicia restaurativa en su budget y nosotros quisiéramos empoderar a los padres para que también se involucren. Entonces los niños no solamente vean un lenguaje restaurativo en la escuela, sino también en el hogar.
And we want to expand to our area because we know that in your area you are already working in restorative justice, and we know that you are implementing that in the Valley, and we want to empower the parents so they also become involved and they know that their children are not just listening about this type of justice in the schools, but also in the homes.
Si me permiten presentar a una mamá que tenemos acá en Desert Hot Spring, que sus niños asisten al distrito aquí de Palm Spring.
If I may introduce that mother who has a child here in the Desert Hot Springs schools, she already has a child who has one of the kids in school. If you can just say your name.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Isela Nava y mi hija va a Palm Springs High School y también estoy involucrada con el Valle de Coachella. Gracias.
Good afternoon, my name is Isela Nava and I have my daughter at Palm Springs High School, and I am also involved in the Coachella Valley. Thank you.
Muchas gracias y que pasen bonita tarde.
Thank you very much and have a great afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much. So next we will look at our special recognitions tonight. We have a few short videos first, and our videos are produced by our digital media interns from Data. So we'll watch these two videos for our Employees of the Month.
So I nominated Jesus de Leon Paredes as our head custodian here at Sunny Sands for Classified Employee of the Month. Jesus is an exemplary employee. He goes above and beyond to make sure Sunny Sands looks the way it should look. Whenever he sees something that needs to be done, he does it. He will help out anybody who requests it. If he sees a need, if someone needs help doing something, he will just step in and do it without being asked. I have noticed that he usually gets here before school starts, before his start time, and he usually ends after his start. He's supposed to leave, and sometimes I remind him, like, you were off an hour ago, you need to go home. But he sees something that needs to get done, and he wants to make sure it's done, and so that nobody is waiting on him to finish up a project. But he always has a kind thing to say about everybody, never a mean word or a negative comment about anything. Even during the most stressful times, he is professional, and he does his job well. I am so grateful to have Jesus at our school site. He has made a huge impact on our school in terms of just the overall aesthetic of our school, but also just how people are able just to go to him without any repercussions. That he is just a great person to be around.
This is my friend. See? Pops up. This is my friend, the Color Monster. Today, he's feeling all mixed up.
So I nominated Paula Henry, our school counselor, for Certificated Employee of the Month because she is an outstanding employee who always looks And if she sees a need at our school site, she makes plans and addresses that need and works with teachers and staff. She is an integral part of our school. You will always see her at every festival, every recognition, every award assembly, and the teachers and staff and the students love her. My favorite thing about Paula is the fact that we can sit there and have conversations over anything, and she doesn't hesitate to come to me if she has an issue or a concern about a student or just chatting about life in general. Paula is just a genuine, honest, caring individual who is just sweet in nature and has just an amazing personality. She can make connections with anybody. It's hard to believe that she's only been here 5 years, and because she seems like she's been here a lot longer than that.
Can Jesus de Leon Paredes please stand? Please come up, please.
So we honor Jesus de Leon Paredes for a recognition for Employee Month from Sunny Sands Elementary School. Would you like to say a few words?
Okay. I want to say thank you to my principal for support me and give me the opportunity to be a part of Sunny Sands family. I am thankful to be part of the school and Sunny Sands family in the Palm Springs district too. Thank you, guys.
Can we please have Paula Henry?
On behalf of Palm Springs Unified School District, we honor you tonight and commend you as Employee of the Month for October 2024. Ms. Paula, would you like to say anything?
Hi. I just want to say thank you. I'm honored for this. I appreciate having such a supportive administration that really lets me do my job as a school counselor, as well as the amazing teachers and other staff that I get to work with, and all my kiddos that I look forward to seeing every day, and the reason why I'm here.
So we'll go on that side. Okay. Okay. Well, tonight we're honoring Sunny Sands, and we're going to ask that a student, for his commitment to academic excellence, his name is Jesus del Valle Alfaro. Come up, Jesus. So we are so honored to have you as a very important person to recognize tonight. Come on over. Our student board members will read your award and give you a medal. Go ahead. Want to put the medal on for him? Okay, go ahead, Micah.
Just like that. In recognition of their extraordinary commitment to hard work, dedication, perseverance, and exceptional academic excellence at Sunny Sands Elementary School during the 2024-2025 school year.
We honor Jesus. Could we have the teacher that nominated him come up? Was there someone that nominated him? Okay. And this is the real information that we want. Oh, come on, tell us the story.
Oh my goodness. Jesus was in my class last year for 4th grade, and he's just amazing. I've seen so much growth. I'm so proud of you. I'm serious. But from the beginning of the year to the end, it was like academic growth was amazing, behavior growth was amazing, and one of his great mentors was Mr. Jesus, and like we partnered him up, so he was one of his role models and mentors and helped him. So it's like a full circle, so it was perfect timing for tonight. And again, I'm so proud.
Did you want a picture with Jesus? Come on, stay with us. Come on, stay with us. Thank you. Thank you for coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. Okay. Next, the board would like to recognize and commend the following parents for their involvement and engagement in school activities and events. Claudia Garcia, please come up.
In recognition of Claudia's contributions to Palm Springs Unified School District through active participation, collaboration, and involvement in Sunny Sands Elementary activities and events during the 2024-2025 school year. Congratulations.
Is there someone that would like to speak about Claudia and all the work she does at Sunny Sands? Okay, we know you are one of the most important people there. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Claudia. Which administration? Okay, so next I'm going to ask that someone really important, a leader from Sunny Sands, come up and introduce the next award. Don Slesser. And Pam Horton. Miss Pam, come up. Come on up. We don't leave anybody behind. Get over here. Come on. And please, good to see you. Welcome home. Yeah. Here we go. Here, come over here, Pam. You're
He was there. I was
okay.
outside. I was at
So
the
this
distance.
is
So, Dr. Kovacs and Dr. Signoret always tell me two things. Don't burn down a building and don't lose a kid. Okay? So, one lunch at lunch duty where there's just hundreds of kids having lunch and just a normal day, and I'm opening milk cartons and kind of thing, and after lunch I find out that we had a student who almost choked and died. And it happened, you know how accidents happen so quickly? It just happened so quickly, and things were taken care of so quickly that I wasn't even aware of it until after it was done. I know, stop. Okay, so, Alma, where's Alma? Come.
Let's invite Alma up.
Alma Martin Gonzalez is one of the supervisory aides at lunch that works with us, and she was the first one on site, the first responder, right? And again, I didn't know what's going on. So then, luckily, we had security for a change on our campus, which we don't always have. And so, come on, Ernie. And so, Ernesto Romero, Ernie, that we all know. So Ernie took the student and gave him the Heimlich maneuver outside and saved the little guy's life, basically. And I think he came back in the lunchroom and finished lunch, right? Yeah. And then they tell me afterwards, which is probably a better thing. So, but these two amazing people, and Sunny Sands has an amazing staff, but these two amazing people on and beyond the Call of Duty on this one. Really good job. Thank you. Yeah.
I do have an amazing staff. I'm very proud to work there. And these are two examples of it, and also two more examples out there. Thank you.
We don't have to be pictured, please. No.
Will you give that to Monica?
What?
All right, that's it.
To say something else?
No, I just.
Thank you, Sunny Sands, staff, parents, and students. Next, we'll move on to item 10, our student board member report. And first, we'll have Soraya from Desert Hot Springs High School come up.
Good evening. My name is Soraya. This is my September and October update. For our agenda items, we will be going over our general events, our DHSHS Pathway Highlight of the Month, our sports, and our DHSHS upcoming events. Starting off with our Pink Out for Breast Cancer Awareness, for this football game, not only did we encourage all students to wear pink in support, but we acknowledged one of our staff members, Miss Phoenix, who survived breast cancer, and she opened the game by singing the national anthem for us. For our club rush, we had over 38 clubs on campus come out, and it allowed our students to venture out and sign up for new activities. We also hosted our annual blood drive and had over 50 blood drive signups from our students. This past week, we celebrated our homecoming week and homecoming dance. We had an amazing Happily Ever After homecoming halftime show, and we showcased all of our class floats and had many families from our community come out to watch and enjoy the show. Now we will be going over our DHSHS Pathway Highlight of the Month, our Public Safety Academy. In honor of Captain Tim Rodriguez, a 2,500 scholarship was awarded to Jose Jesus Sebastian, who has a career goal as a firefighter. Another big accomplishment was our PSA students, Naomi and Christopher being the first students from DHSHS to complete at National Skills USA. Both were the first students from DHSHS to win gold at state. We congratulate all of our students as they continue their internships at DHSHS Police Department, Dispatch, Fire and Police Explorers, and Stop the Bleed. Following this is our sports report. All of our sports have had an amazing season so far. In their most previous games, our football team has won 46-0 against 29 Palms. Our varsity cross-country team took first and second place in their prelims race. Our flag football team took 18-12 against Rancho Mirage. Our tennis team took 11-7 against Banning. Congrats to all of our sports. Now on to our DHSH's upcoming events. We have begun our Red Ribbon Week, where we showcase our Say Boo to Drugs door decorating contests. We cannot wait to see all of the Say Boo to Drugs campaign in our halls. And our last event is our Teacher Treat, where our students walk around different rooms on campus to get candy for Halloween from our amazing teachers. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Thank you.
So, after Soraya, we have Micah from Palm Springs High School. Yay, Micah.
Good evening. I'm Micah, and this is the Palm Springs High School October report. Just to reiterate, this year is our WASC year, therefore our school is focusing heavily on the WASC criteria. WASC Category A, Organization for Student Learning. Our SMART program stands for Student Mentoring and Resource Training. This program is reserved for juniors and seniors to be mentored by adults in the community to help navigate the college journey. Students have reacted exceptionally well. Student Henley Hemstreet talks on how SMART has benefited her. Quote, I personally feel that the program has prepared me for the college application process incredibly well. Not only was I able to find an internship through the program, but I created a new and prosperous friendship with my mentor, Al. Here is our SMART program in action during one of their meetings. Category B, Curriculum. This month's spotlight is our math department, ran by Ms. Schoenbeck. Integrated Math 1 students are finishing Unit 2. They had their unit exam last week, and students are getting adapted to the new ALEX program, an adaptive learning program. Integrated Math 2 students are working on TRIG. Both CP and Honors will end this unit by taking the FIAB District Common Assessment. They are also getting adapted to the ALEX program. Integrated Math 3 students are currently working on polynomials and as well getting adapted to the ALEX program. And finally, our AP Pre-Calculus classes, their students are transitioning into the second of the 3 units that will be on the AP exam in preparation for May. Here are some of our math classes in action. Category C, Learning and Teaching. This month is College and Career Kickoff. Tomorrow, October 9th, we will have a mini College and Career Fair where throughout the day, students are going to be focusing on the College and Career Guidance Initiative, CCGI. Seniors will have a class meeting held in the Richards Center with representatives from Jostens in attendance. They will also have a session dedicated to working on PIQs for UC applications. Here are some of our activities for this month, including our CCGI workshops and our door decoration contest. Category D, Assessment and Accountability. We completed the Fall 2024 Student SEL Survey. Palm Springs had the highest completion rate out of all of the high schools in the district with a rate of 93.3% completion. STAR testing was completed, and teachers are now using results to inform instruction. And we will have a UDL Professional Development Day at the end of October to help inform equity with instruction. Category E, School Culture and Support for Student Personnel. Students in Film, Able, and Welding Academies are preparing for Skills USA. This past weekend, they attended a Skills USA Leadership Conference. For Red Ribbon Week, we will be handing out red ribbons to the student body. Athlete of the Month is when we recognize student athletes for their achievements in their sport. This month, it was volleyball player Shayna Manning, who won the school-wide vote for Best Player overall. And for Breast Cancer Awareness recognition, we had a pink out football game, as well as handed out pink ribbons to our student body. Here you can see our volleyball team in action, our pink out game, our Skills USA team at their leadership conference, and the field trip in which our art department took 50 students to watch Mrs. Doubtfire on Broadway. The Wellness Center is now open. It's a safe space for students to take a mental break from any troubles. This new addition to our school helps with student guidance and support. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you again, Micah. And then we'll have from Rancho Mirage High School, Philip Gonzalez.
Hi, my name is Philip Gonzalez, and this is the Rancho Mirage High School report for October 8th, 2024, with a focus on bullying prevention and Red Ribbon Week. Starting with bullying prevention, Rancho Mirage has a no bullying policy, and we believe all students have the right to speak up against bullying. We try to make it easy as possible, so we offer Sprigio. It's an anonymous system to report bullying, and we also allow them to be able to come to any teacher, counselor, administrator, or any trusted adult on campus, and we try to follow up as soon as possible. We also have, for October, it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and our English teachers will be presenting digital citizenship and cyberbullying prevention presentations, and all four grade levels will be having different aspects to be able to get different information. And also we have our Wellness Center. Our Wellness Center ambassadors were trained for peer active listening. They were shown how to guide students on any situations they may have and just be able to have someone to listen to. On October 14th, all of our students will be able to schedule an appointment with our ambassadors to be able to get someone to listen to them, and instead of it being a counselor, and if they need to come to someone else, they can come to our own students individually. Next, we have our Red Ribbon Week. Just to start off, what is Red Ribbon Week? Red Ribbon Week is celebrated annually to highlight the importance of living a drug and alcohol-free life. It presents opportunities to reinforce the drug-free message to be shared with children across the country. For our Red Ribbon Week, we had a district attorney visitor. We got someone from the district attorney. She presented within our PE classes throughout the day and showed the importance of staying away from drugs, and especially fentanyl. She explained what fentanyl is and what the dangers of it are. And now moving on to CCKO, that's our College and Career Kickoff Month. Starting with our PSAT and ASVAB, our students were able to take it on October 1st, and our staff also encourages us to attend the Coachella Valley College and Career Fair, and we also have guest speakers in our auxiliary gym last Wednesday, and we also have them tomorrow. About the Coachella Valley College and Career Fair, which is going to be happening tomorrow at Agua Caliente, and our Rancho Mirage High School stresses the importance of having a plan after high school. They try to say that high school is not the end, but a beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Now moving on to Senior Water Day. Our senior class was given the opportunity to come together and have a water day in our quad. We provided thousands of water balloons and water guns to make the most of our last year as students at Rancho Mirage High School. And then we had our class vote building. It's our annual class competition between each class. It started last Saturday. Students came to Rancho Mirage and started planning and constructing this year's floats, and that'll be presented at our homecoming football game on October 25th. And next, we have Dr. Haga. She was a Palm Springs High School teacher for 14 years. She mainly taught physics, but she also taught AP Environmental Science and Earth Science. She became an assistant principal as one of the beginning members at Rancho Mirage High School in 2013 and became the principal of Rancho Mirage in 2017. And now she's going to be the director of classified human resources within the district. We just want to say a really big thank you to Dr. Haga for all the time that you spent at Rancho Mirage High School. We really appreciate everything you do. And to whoever the new principal may be, I can't wait to work with you and to see how you are with our students and have you out on campus. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, student board members. Great job. Next, item 11. Dr. Kovacs will introduce Jarvis Williams to provide a family center update.
Thank you. Our educational services update this evening is from our Family and Community Engagement Center. Our parent coordinator, Mr. Jarvis Williams, is here to share all the exciting things that are happening at the center.
Good evening, Cabinet. Good evening, Board. Thank you for this opportunity to present some of the great work we're doing here in the district. Really, really proud. I'd be remiss if before I started and jumped into the heart and soul of my presentation, I didn't take an opportunity to recognize my amazing team. While many of them are out teaching workshops this evening, several of them surprised me and they joined me here. So I'd just like to publicly thank them for all that they do for our department and our district. With that being said, I'd like to talk to you for a few moments about family and community engagement, a place where truly everybody matters. This is our mission statement, and it's very similar to the district's. I won't waste time reading it to you or insult you, but there are a few things that I'd like to point out that do stand out. We truly believe in trust and respectful relationships. This is one of the ways that we show our families and communities that we truly value them for who they are. We value their input, and this is how we help to truly achieve academic success through our department. We would like to take some time this evening and look at some of the focus areas for our department, starting with establishing a district-wide approach to engagement. We have a couple ways in our department in which we've done that. We started off with a department restructure. One of the things that we did is we restructured our team to ensure that we were able to provide resources and support to all of the families and students in each of your respected trustee areas. Additionally, we work with our parent advisory councils regularly on a monthly basis, and we have so far had 3 meetings this year. 2 of those were hosted via Zoom. 1 of them was hosted in person, and we were able to effectively engage 100 parents and guardians in our district. Following right along with that, we have our workshops and courses where we have already been able to effectively engage over 200 parents and guardians throughout our district and some community members in some cases for workshops and courses. And then, of course, we also host a lot of events through our department. We have already been able to effectively engage over 400 participants so far this year. We're very proud of that work, and we know those numbers will continue to grow. Another thing that we do in a focus area for our department is building capacity for our staff, for our families, and for our communities. Some of the ways that we do that specifically for our staff, we have partnered with RCOE, which is Riverside County's Office of Education. We did some very rigorous training throughout the summer, and we really took a deep dive and we took a look at what are some best practices for family and community engagement. We looked at some practical applications and strategies to do this work. We continue to do this work with RCOE through a series of courses known as FIN, which is the Family Engagement Network. We participated in the second course this morning where we actually have the opportunity not only to see how we do it here in the Coachella Valley, but we get to look at the work that's being done for family and community engagement throughout Riverside County as well as the state as a whole. We get to collaborate with many other people who are doing the same type of work. And because we know that our department, or our district, is a very big ambassador for equity work, we've partnered with Nicole Anderson and Associates, who we all know is a champion for that work in our district. We partnered with them and we took an even deeper dive to look at how do we use best equitable practices for family and community engagement as it relates to very diverse families and unique needs. And then we continue on with the work as we worked with RCOE for the RCAAI, which is the Riverside County African American Achievement Initiative, to try and help address some of the issues that we've heard recent talks about even here at our board meetings. Not stopping there, we continue to provide the supports for families. We do this through our Parent Academy, which we are hopeful to, in a future board meeting, be able to acknowledge our previous graduates. We also have our ESL classes and citizenship classes. And then we're really excited that in the future, hopefully by second semester, we will be able to roll out a few new course offerings. One in particular will be a Spanish class for our English speakers. And of course, we also like to make sure that we are well connected with the community. We have many partners that we've partnered with throughout the Valley. But in addition to the ones you see here before you, we've also worked on some additional partnerships such as Borrego Springs and even Riverside County's behavioral health to ensure that when we're working with these families, not only do we have a large array of resources, but we're able to meet their needs in a very timely and efficient manner. And the third goal I'd like to focus on for just a moment is our participation in cross-department collaboration. We believe this is important for both our families and our district. We've already partnered so far this school year with our diversity and racial equity team. Additionally, we've partnered with our English language learners department. And then we're very excited about some of our upcoming offerings where we'll partner with ETIS, as well as student services, and then our ELOP department, otherwise known as Expanded Learning Opportunities Program. And of course, as we look at all of these focus areas, we like for our objectives to always be the catalyst for how we get this work done. We will like to focus on our local indicators, which I think we do a great job at it. We always start with the relationships. We like to make sure that our environments are very welcoming, very warm, and very inviting for our families. And we also like to capitalize off the strengths and talents of our families. We do not do this work alone, but through a relationship approach, we do it together, lock and step. Additionally, we try to keep all of the work and offerings we do student-centered, which we know that a student-centered approach always offers greater attendance. It also improves our test scores, and it ultimately translates into higher graduation rates. We've partnered with many schools throughout the district, helping to support programs like Gents Alliance, King Circle, and Jazzy, just to name a few. We also like to make sure that as we make decisions, we are well informed. Some of the ways we do this is by working with our parent advisory councils. We work with our parent advisory councils again on a monthly basis. We talk to them about real matters, and we always make sure we take time to allow them to speak to us about the issues that concern them and that they would like to have addressed, so that we can always consider that as we are working to offer courses and things of that nature. Additionally, we do this work as a team. No one of us does it alone. The team for family and community engagement is consistent of one office specialist. We have one office technician, and we have 12 amazing family and community engagement specialists. As we do this work, we keep the vision of the work at the forefront of our mind, and we do that by looking at communication. We always make sure that everything we send out is, yes, sent out in 2 languages, both English and in Spanish. But in addition to that, we are always open for two-way communication. We leave room for our parents to communicate with us. Some of the ways that we do that work in particular is through surveys. We extract information from our parents in real time so that we can, again, include that work and that information in the work we do. And as we do that work with them, we consider that to be very collaborative. We also allow them to participate as facilitators and help lead and guide many of those workshops. And of course, all the work that we do it from a place of compassion. We know we have families with very unique and specific needs, and we like to always meet them where they are. As said earlier, we restructured our team. We think that we did it in a way that's very effective. So we now provide services beyond just the Desert Hot Springs region. We have our Palm Springs region, Desert Hot Springs. We have Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, and 1,000 Palms. And kind of like the old motto, no child left behind, we've left no school behind. We also provide DLA, MSJ, and Edward Winslow with services from a regional approach. Each one of our faces that is broken into regions provides supports to those schools as well. And then every face specialist has 2 school sites in which they provide direct services for. They work directly in conjunction with the principals alongside the other work they do at the district level. And of course, we're always excited about the amazing events that we are able to host throughout our district. We kicked off the school year with an amazing literacy family event. This was a collaboration event between the Diversity and Racial Equity Department as well as the English Language Learners Department, and of course, the amazing family and community engagement. We were able to host nearly 400 participants at this event. We're very proud of it. And of course, we have more things coming up here in the near future. We'll be partnering with our special education department to do a town hall style type of meeting via Zoom with our special education parents. We like to work at our Parents in Action. This is a compilation of all of our parent advisory councils where we come together to try to build community and have strength in numbers. And I'd like to just take a moment, the flyer there in the center, which is our Community Giving Day flyer. We'll be hosting that on December 21st at the Palm Springs High School football field. We'll send each of you a personal invitation, and we're very hopeful that you would be able to join us for that fun and festive event as we celebrate our families going into our winter recess. Of course, we maintain our 2 locations. We have our facility at Farrell, just over off of the Palm Springs High School football field. We also have our Desert Hot Springs over off of West Drive, which is housed at the Edward Winslow Center. And then we're excited. I'd like to extend one more invitation. Again, you'll get another calendar invite. On November 14th, we will be doing a remodel reveal for the Family and Community Engagement Center. We've tried to make it a really welcoming and inclusive environment, and we're hopeful that you would be able to join us and see what we've done with the facility. Our motto is that we always love to hear from you. So, of course, we've provided you with our contact information, and we hope that you will reach out to us sometime soon. And again, we do hope to see you. As I prepare to close, I like to always just say thank you, and of course, ask the board if you have any questions for me this evening.
I just have a question about our community partners, and maybe you just have a few words to talk about with the campus opening at College of the Desert, very close proximity. Do you have any plans to communicate with them and move in a direction with them?
Yes, we are planning to do some more collaboration with COD. We've gotten a lot of requests from parents, so we don't have any concrete details at this moment, but that is something that we are looking to do. And I know that some of our student groups do partner with COD as well, so we're definitely excited about working with them in collaboration.
And then one other thing was, in reading about current laws that are passed from the governor in education, and artificial intelligence will be required as courses from kindergarten through 12th grade in our schools. This is really important that our parents know about artificial intelligence, AI too. And so as you're going out into workshops and learning about AI, we talk about AI literacy for parents as well. And so I'm not sure if you've heard any information about that.
I haven't at this time, but we will definitely be looking into that. We are talking about it in our department, but as it relates to our parents, nothing yet, but we will definitely be looking into that for the future.
Thank you. Thanks. Anything else? Any from the student board members? All right. Thank you again, Jarvis.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Jarvis.
Next, we'll start with Board Member Irvin, if you'd like to. Start our board member comments.
I don't have really too much this week. I just went to October the 3rd. The ECE event that we had here at the district was really wonderful. It's always great to see young families in early childhood having an event. The event consists of science, and so what we did at the event was we cut napkins and shaped them in the shape of a ghost in honor of Halloween. And we blew up balloons and kind of moved the balloons around the napkin and watched the ghost kind of dance. So that was one of the things that we did for the ECE event. It was really fun, a great turnout. This is like my second time going, and I love going to see the young teachers and the young students and families. And so next, I also did the State of the District with Karen at Denny's, and I think it was a Rotary Club. The Lions. It was an interesting event. We had a good time, to say the least. And then also, last night I attended the APAC monthly general meeting, and we had a really good topic. It was about health care, and it was great to know that we have a mobile, I believe, clinic that's in Desert Hot Springs that goes around, and it's a I think it might be a husband and a wife, and they do some wonderful things, and they are a family of color. So it's great to see different type of doctors, and also see a dentist that is available, because we know that our students of color happen to tend to not want to go to these places. So it was great to see those two there. And then I also, no, that's it. I didn't do anything else. You guys have a wonderful evening.
I'm good tonight.
Hi, good evening. Buenas tardes.
First, I want to congratulate the student board member for the great presentation, good information for everyone. And also, in Tuesday, October 1st, I attended the legislative breakfast with all board members. That was a great event. Thanks to all attendees, city official, administrator, resident at the school district. And I want to extend my recognition to the all students that technically did the whole presentation in different roles. The student that did the stay at the district, the Cafe Academy from Rancho Mirage, the student performance. Thank you and congratulations to all of them. Also, in October 4th, I attended the Cahuilla Elementary School, the Spanish Heritage Celebration. They said that they did it before a couple years ago, but they stopped and then returned during that celebration, and they had a good turnout and was a phenomenal presentation with the performance, the ballet folklorico from Palm Springs High School. Thank you. And also in October 5th, I stopped or attended the One Night Out Rio. The foundation event was very fun event all the time. A lot of people are attending, and good fundraising. That proves that how the foundation has good connection around the Coachella Valley to support the student with donation, with volunteer job. Thank you, the Palm Springs School District Foundation. And also I end this morning at 7 a.m. and I have the opportunity to present the State District 2024-2025 to the Sun Up Palm Springs Rotary Club. That was good turnout, and just to share how the members participate. One member give or ask the question about what is our focus in the. We report that the 50% that graduated, they go into the university or college in the first year of the graduation. But what happened with the other 50%? And he asks is how we support those students if they decide to start working. And we give good information, and also we get good feedback from him to increase our opportunities, probably via academies in the school district to increase our capacity, our promotion, and thank you for the participation that they have. Anissa.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Williams, for your excellent report tonight on the Family Engagement Center. That was great to hear. And also to our student board members, thank you for your very informative reports. I was able to attend the September Do Your Right Thing Award ceremony, and to thank you to Terry Ketover and all of the work that she does to recognize and honor our students. We went on a great Board of Education school site visit to Corsini, to Bunch Palms, and Ed Winsloff Educational Center, along with Dr. Signoret and district administrators. It was really good to see that our students and how well they're engaged and how engaged the teachers are with our students. I also attended the annual legislative breakfast, which was well attended by our local officials and business partners. The Rancho Mirage High School Culinary did an outstanding job. The breakfast was delicious. They had the Rancho Mirage dance group that was outstanding. And then we had our PSUSD singers from each of our high schools. They were the MCs. And it's always really nice to go to an event where actually the kids are the MCs and actually they presented the program. And they did the state of the district, which was really fantastic. And they really did a nice job of showcasing our district. I spoke at the Lions Club, which was interesting, and we had a good time there, Mr. Irvin and I, and Mr. Sessions was there also. I also got to attend the Palm Springs Unified School District Foundation one night out. It was a wild party and very fun. Yesterday, along with John Girardi and Dr. Signoret and Jeff Simmons, we met with Rancho Mirage Mayor Steve Downs, Councilman Michael O'Keefe, and City Manager Isaiah Hagerman. We discussed future Rancho Mirage developments that could affect our student population. And I also was able to attend last night the APAC meeting, which was very interesting. You really do a nice job of keeping parents involved, so I appreciate that. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, fellow board members. I guess I'm just going to repeat that Jarvis and all of our Parent Engagement Center, thank you for making your transformation and all of the blooming ideas that you're bringing to us and all of our students and parents. Appreciation to you. I also was with our board members. Somewhere along the way, we were doing the right thing, or we were at the bullying kickball game, but it was so hot, I did not stay. Maybe they can talk about that. At the legislative breakfast, the school visits, I kind of rode the coattails of all of you. I was in the special education CPAC Zoom meeting the other night. I had a chance to meet parents. I think there were 39 parents and participants in that meeting on Zoom. It was wonderful, first meeting of the year. Going with board members Pericueta, Tocowilla, and seeing our dancers from Palm Springs, hi, yes, and all of the art and wonderful crafts the kids were making. Our community was there doing crafts, face painting. Our scrap gallery was there with recycled projects for the kids to do, making maracas and different things. And then, of course, Karen mentioned the one night out, Rio. I heard the number 600 people, and it was a warm night in the Air Museum. So thank you to, again, Edgar, Ellen, Javier, the board of the foundation, and Fred Bell, the sponsor and the CEO of Palm Springs Air Museum, for doing our events and collaborating with us. And so along the way, I just have to say it's the little things that count. And right now we're on a theme about going the distance, and our students wrote us thank you notes and printed them to us at each of the events at our tables, or thank you notes in different places we were at. So I'm going to just share one. Thank you for your service. We appreciate you. And Aiden, thank you again, and I appreciate you too. So I am so excited to now pass the, no, it's student board members, back to student board members. We're going to go down to Micah. Micah, would you like to say anything additionally in your comments that you might not have said?
Yes, I also attended the legislative breakfast. I think that was a great collaborative event between all the different schools to see the culinary programs, the dance teams, and also a good way of kind of mingling. Also, just commenting on our upcoming homecoming events. Excited to hopefully see everyone at our upcoming homecoming parade, October 23rd, as well as our football game, October 25th.
I agree with Micah. I had a really amazing time at the legislative breakfast. I also did just want to extend an invitation to everyone. We will be having our fall dance spectrum this Friday, October 11th, from 7 p.m. to whenever they finish. It's going to be in the DHS-HS Gymnasium, and we'll be having performances by our dance team, Palm Springs High School dance team, La Quinta High School dance team, and our DHS-HS Ballet Folclórico. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you for inviting us to the legislative breakfast. It was definitely great being able to hear the honor singers, and for us to not have to present this year. It was definitely great being able to just sit there and relax and be able to see what was going on. And I also wanted to invite the board to our annual Fright Night, which is going to be on October 24th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in our Helen Gallon Performing Arts Center at Rancho Mirage High School. Thank you.
So I have a few comments that Dr. Signore prepared for this evening. Thank you to everyone that made our legislative breakfast a great success on October 1st, as we've heard earlier from our board members and student board members about that morning. In particular, I'd like to recognize our PSUSD honor singers, the Rancho Mirage High School Culinary Arts students, and the Rancho Mirage High School dance team. Please join us for an expanded version of this presentation during our State of the District event scheduled for October 17th at 6 o'clock p.m. at the Richards Center at Palm Springs High School. The State of the District is open to the public, and it will include a Do the Right Thing recognition and a special appearance by Fuego from the Coachella Valley Firebirds. Also, as a reminder, this month we'll be recognizing LGBTQ History Month, and in support of our LGBTQ community, Dr. Signore will be attending the LGBTQ Center Stage Gala on October 19th at the Palm Springs Air Museum. Tomorrow, October 9th, is the Regional College Fair that will take place at Agua Caliente Casino in Rancho Mirage from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. So any of our students interested in finding out more about college opportunities, please attend. And finally, as a reminder, next Monday, October 14th, is an in-service day for all staff, so there will not be any classes for students that day. That's it.
Thank you.
Quickly, Madonna,
Sure, go ahead.
I also want to say thank you to that parent group that came here earlier. It's always great to see parents doing the work. Restorative justice is very important and something that definitely is needed. So I would hope that if they need any help from us at Palm Springs, we would definitely love to help, and thank them for coming and speaking.
Yeah, also want to thank the Lisa Tavares and Melanie Barraza from Things Together. Thank you for your comment.
Okay. So we'll continue with board action items, and we'll introduce Mr. Clayton Hill, who will tell us about our new announcement tonight.
All right, good evening, Board President Terrell, esteemed board members. It's my pleasure to recommend Mr. Brian Hendra for the position of principal for Rancho Mirage High School. Mr. Hendra, if you'd like to join me. Mr. Hendra has been in public education for 20 years while serving roughly 18 of those years in administration, beginning his career as a social studies and ASB teacher, while then in 2010, Mr. Hendra transitioned to the role of vice principal at San Bernardino High School. In 2012, Mr. Hendra joined Palm Springs Unified School District, serving as the assistant principal of Palm Springs High School. He then went on to be the principal of Mount San Jacinto High School and then Palm Springs High School. For the past 3 years, Mr. Hendra has served as the Director of Certificated Human Resources. Mr. Hendra has earned his Bachelor's of Arts in Theater at Cal State San Bernardino. He earned his Master's of Arts in Education, Cross-Cultural Teaching, as well as Master's of Arts in Education Administration from National University. Mr. Hendra has a strong background in performing arts, coupled with extensive experience as a high school administrator. As Mr. Hendra's current supervisor, I can say he is a passionate educator with a commitment to empowering others and supporting them to reach their full potential. So congratulations to Mr. Hendra. I'll step aside and let you address the board and introduce anybody who may be here in the audience.
So first and foremost, I really want to thank the board for the third time saying that you will give me a school and trust me with the students of our community. It's my passion to be with students and be able to affect their lives. I look forward to working with Rancho Mirage High School, their students, their staff, and the families that are around the community. I really want to make sure they have opportunities that they choose after they leave and go forward. I have a couple people in the audience. As everybody knows, there's friends, people that I worked with, collaborated with throughout the years, and I want to thank all of them for their time and them being here. I also want to take the time to thank my parents for always supporting me. They're not here today, but I want to make sure that they're mentioned. I look forward to working with Dr. Haga in the future to make sure that we collaborate and have a very smooth transition with Rancho Mirage, but I really want to make sure that we have the students' interests first. And again, thank you for the opportunity for the third time, and I appreciate you guys entrusting me.
Well, Congratulations, Mr. Hendra. And so, can I get a motion to approve the following employment agreement? Employment agreement with Brian Hendra, principal of Rancho Mirage High School, salary schedule 223, column 8, step 21, effective October 21, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank
I abstain.
I abstain.
I abstain.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very diplomatic.
Perfect. Next, we're so lucky to have one of our student board members who's going to help us with the approval of a proclamation for National Bullying Prevention Month, October 2024. Student board member Philip Gonzalez will read the proclamation.
Palm Springs Unified School District National Bullying Prevention Month for October. Whereas bullying is physical, verbal, or emotional harm or intimidation intentionally directed at a person or group of people, and whereas bullying occurs in neighborhoods, playgrounds, schools, and through technology such as the internet and cell phones, and whereas various researchers have concluded that bullying is the most common form of violence, affecting millions of American children and adolescents annually, and whereas thousands of children and adolescents are affected by bullying annually, and whereas targets of bullying are more likely to acquire physical, emotional, and learning problems, and students who are repeatedly bullied often fear such activities as riding the bus, going to school, and attending community activities, and whereas children who bully are at greater risk of engaging in more serious violent behaviors, and whereas children who witness bullying often feel less secure, more fearful, and intimidated. Now, therefore, be it resolved that on October 8th, 2024, the governing board of the Palm Springs Unified School District proclaims the month of October as Bullying Prevention Month, passed and adopted by the governing board of Palm Springs Unified School District this 8th of October, 2024.
Thank you, Philip. Can I get a motion to approve 15B?
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Preferential votes? You got it.
Aye.
Aye.
Good.
Aye.
Thank you. Next, the approval of monitoring report governance policy OE 13, the operational expectations, diversity, and racial equity monitoring report. Can I get a motion to approve item 15C?
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Motion passed. Next, approval of expanded learning opportunities program plan 2024-2025 for Palm Springs Unified School District OE-10. Can I get a motion to approve 15D?
I move the motion.
No, second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And votes? Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Next, the approval of 15E of a expanded learning opportunities program plan 2024-2025 for Cielo Vista Charter School. Can I get a motion to approve 15E?
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Next, we look to approve the revisions to board policy 1312-.3, the uniform complaint procedures policy. Can I get a motion to approve 15F?
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Motion passed. We'll proceed to item 15G, the approval of revisions to board policy 5127, the graduation ceremonies and activities. Can I get a motion to approve 15G?
I move.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Next, the revisions to board policy 3400, management of district assets and accounts. Approval of this. Can I get a motion to approve 15H?
I'll move it.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. 15I is the approval of contract CSPP 4381 with the California Department of Education for participation in the Child Development Division State Preschool Program, OE 10.8. Can I get a motion to approve item 15I?
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. We are going to look at the approval of a rejection of claim 2024-2025-02 versus John Doe EA versus PSUSD 643075 OE7. So this would be a rejection of claim 2024-2025-02. Can I get a motion to approve item 15J?
I move the motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
I abstain.
I abstain.
Thank you. Next, 15K, approval of compromise and release agreement, which is number 2425-02, between parents and district, dated September 10th, 2024. Can I get a motion to approve item 15K?
Move for approval.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
Thank you. Next, we're looking at one vote for the next items, 15L and 15M. L is the approval of readmission of expulsion case 2023-2024-013 to Palm Springs Unified School District, and 15M is the readmission of expulsion case 2023-24-017 to Palm Springs Unified School District. Can I get a motion to approve 15L and 15M?
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 I abstain.
I abstain.
I abstain.
Thank you. Student board members, you're doing a great job. We just love you. And we're just so amazed that how you just keep going the distance with us. Thank you. Next, this is one vote, and it's superintendent consent items 16A through 16I, which is the acceptance of gifts, approval of purchase order report, approval of agreements under $10,000, approval of agreements over $10,000, approval of other contracts and MOUs. 16F, the approval to file notice of completion with All American Building Services. 16G, the approval to file a notice completion with FEC Electric Incorporated for Rancho Mirage High School's field lighting project. 16H is the completion of FEC Electric for the Cathedral City High School, Desert Hot Springs High School, and Palm Springs School field lighting projects. And then 16I would be the approval of certificated and classified employee transactions. So with one vote, we're looking to approve 16A through 16I. Would anyone like to pull an item for discussion or any information or comments?
I just wanted to say something about the Race Outdoor Expansion Project. I'm so glad it's finished.
No.
Great, great.
I'm sure you are too. But
Yes, it was one of the first projects I took on when I started with this district, which was last June, so I'm glad to see it's finished as well.
yeah,
But, I mean, there was a lot more than just the outside that needed to be done.
right.
We did all the lifts and fit in the AC ducting and got that out of the way of the lifts, and we put in a water eye station and also a cold water station for them to have drinks and stuff in there. So it's really come along quite nicely.
The marathon is over. And so now if we can get an invite to see what the new design looks like. So if Brian is somewhere around here, we would like to see if you can invite the board to look and see the
We would
new-
like to visit.
Yeah, we'd like to see it.
All right. So is it okay to approve 15A through 15I in one vote? Can I get a motion to do that?
Move for approval.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mm.
Aye.
Go ahead, student board members. Thank you.
Aye.
All right. So we look at 17. Item 17 approval of minutes, meeting minutes for September 24th. Can I get a motion to approve those minutes?
I move the motion.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
I abstain.
Okay, thank you. 18 is information. Items 18A through 18W. The board has received and reviewed this information. Next, 19, the suggestions for future agendas. Item 19, do we have any suggestions for future agendas? Board members, student board members? Anything at all? Okay. So with that, we'll move on to the setting of the next board meeting. Our next regular board meeting will be on October 22nd at 6 o'clock p.m. at Cathedral City High School. Our debrief is number 21.
For you,
Is there any closing comments from our student board members at all? Happy to be back. Second time is better? All right, good. And board members, tonight, that's all. Charlie?
Good night.
All right, thank you. Well, thank you again, everyone, for coming to our meeting. And can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. This meeting is adjourned.